I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. He had me on one night in the middle of the zone, and I felt alright, so I answered on the phone. Instagram was there, he contacted me. In the zone, I'm 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 in the zone, and I love to be on the zone. When he called me up on the telephone, I said, have me on to the podcast zone. Perfect.
Amazing. Alrighty.
All right, we got somewhere.
We got somewhere.
Said zone a lot.
We're in the zone.
Zone
now.
and phone,
Yeah.
they line up. So
Yeah. I never considered the zone phone. It works.
yeah, I just saw that you texted. I was on my phone texting you a second ago.
Yeah.
Are we on right now?
We're on. We're rolling.
on the air. Nice.
Yeah. Cheers. Thanks for coming in.
Cheers.
Ike, how do you pronounce your last name?
Oh yeah, tough one. Hedenstierna. So yeah.
Hedenstierna.
Yeah.
All right.
12 letters. I had a clock in my parents' house that had the letters spelt out. Nice clock.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sick. That's
yeah.
sick, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. In Swedish, I guess you say Hedenstierna or something, but that's what it is. It's Swedish. Yeah.
Word.
So.
Sick.
Yeah.
We get this a little closer, actually. I'm gonna
The mic or?
move this a bit. Move the stand a little bit to your left. Yeah. Beauty.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So, Bland, new band,
Yeah.
brand new, and absolutely coming with a professional as fuck rollout. I've
Yeah.
never seen it.
Yeah.
Like you guys. Have you played a show yet?
No, we're playing our first show on October 4th at the Handsome Daughter. Yeah.
Gonna be sick. I got tickets.
Oh, nice.
It's
Thank
gonna be
you.
sick as
Awesome.
fuck. Yeah, because you just started the Instagram like a few months ago,
Yeah.
and then like bomb ass music video,
Yeah.
professional recordings at No Fun Club.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking. I'm like, you guys have like 200 followers, brand new. I'm just like, where the fuck these guys come from? This is sick.
Yeah, that was kind of our plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and I mean, we were in like a band many years ago that never really kind of did anything, but we did some like our own stuff and some covers, but we had done a little bit of the live show stuff already, so we were like, we wanted to, become better songwriters this time and really just like do it, roll out before we played the song. So we did it kind of opposite how you normally do it this time, but.
And so that was the same group as it is now?
Just the main, me and this other guy who just seems like we're always in a band together. He was originally, the drummer back in the day. And then he moved to Calgary. So then we had a jam for a while, and then, now he plays guitar, and then we got a drummer, and yeah, so we're a 4-piece, but just two of the same guys, but
Yeah.
feels like, one of the songs is the same. I guess that's why it feels like it's the same band.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it was always the same genre, it feels like,
Yeah. I guess you'd call that like, I don't know, it's like post-punk, but still punk.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in between. Post-punk is like such a wide category now, but I
Yeah.
feel like that's what it's called.
Yeah.
But it's not quite like punk. I feel like post-punk is more open of a category than punk. It feels like a little bit,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't know. Idols feels like they're post-punk, but they always say they're not post-punk. It's like, well, what are they? I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you do your best to categorize stuff? But yeah.
Yeah. You listen to Viagra Boys at all?
Oh yeah, a ton. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I heard that off on Panacea, which is, I'm fucking obsessed with that song. It's such a
Oh,
good song.
nice. Thank you. Yeah.
But I heard that. I was very like this is feels very Viagra Boys.
Yeah, definitely in like the wheelhouse of the influences that Mets. Have you ever heard of Mets?
No.
Mets definitely like they're a little bit heavier than us, but they're from Toronto. They played here a bunch of times. They're really good. You should definitely check them out. But I think they just stopped being a band or not touring anymore. But yeah, they've been around for a while. So Mets, maybe another. Shame. Have you ever heard of Shame?
No.
Shame, definitely one of our influences. So, yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should listen to Shame though. They just released a new album too called Cutthroat, and pretty good.
Dope.
Yeah.
Laceration.
That's the line that everyone remembers. That's what my buddy was saying. It's such a good word, laceration.
Yeah, that's a great word.
I feel like some kind of reminds me of Jack White's song, like Lazaretto or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Lazaretto's even better of a word, but something about that LA thing.
Which Asian did you have first for that song?
I think it was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that once you have laceration, you're like, this is we build the song around this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can't remember how it all happened, but I'm pretty sure I was doing the mumble thing.
Yeah.
And then laceration came out. Well, I'm glad you remember that one. That means it's catchy. That's good.
Yeah.
And then all the Asians after that, but laceration's the best one.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's a better one. Like, I mean, they're all kind of medically involved, but I don't know if there's a better Asian word, really.
No. Yeah, operation. Mutilation's a good one.
Mutilation is a good one, yeah. I thought that one maybe, I don't know, got a little dark on me. I just tried to, I hope it doesn't come across too dark, but.
Yeah. I think it's like the vibe is very unserious.
Yeah. We tried to do that with the music video too, right?
Yeah.
It kind of like, it could have gone really serious in terms of like how, the imagery and stuff, but we tried keeping it like fun,
Yeah.
Like when you read when Sean Guzin, who kind of like produced it and directed it, filmed it, directed it, I don't know exactly, videographer guy, did a great job, but we were very much like the whole time trying to like keep that nice balance of like, this song and like the music video we're shooting could go like a real dark route, but trying to keep it light,
Yeah. Or keeping it all like this just absurdity of whatever the hell's happening in that video.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lots of stuff happening.
And like, how do you even put that video together? Because it said like you were creative director. I guess you had like.
Yeah, I kind of got art director, I guess, but my friend Tiana recommended him, and I messaged maybe like 2 or 3 people who do kind of music videos in the city, and sent him. Originally, I didn't really want to like act in it, and was trying to keep it simpler. So I sent him this music video by Idols called War, where it's super quick cut clips of most of the time just people's hands, and I'm like, okay, like we don't want to. This seems easier than having like a big plot line and like having like really scheduled shots. I mean, we can just film a bunch of random stuff and piece it together. But at the same time, he was kind of telling me, he's like, like I get why you're thinking that way, but that was like actually pretty hard to do what they did in that video. So, and then as we were talking, obviously we didn't want to copy that video, and he had pitched some ideas, and then I'd say after like the 3rd iteration, he sent me like I don't know, I feel like what happened in that music video, he sent me that, and I added a couple things of it to my own, and then I think he had a really good flow, but in terms of like all the little stuff, like all the random stuff that's happening in the video, like I don't know, where they're juggling or like even the costumes. I did like all the
costumes are dope.
Yeah, so I did all the costumes, which, because we were talking, we didn't really have like a prop budget or anything, and at one point he had me coming out like on a gurney at the beginning of the video, and then it was like, okay, where are we gonna get one of those? And then I also just literally tore my meniscus, so I actually kind of had to be in that wheelchair the whole. Yeah, if you look close, my knee is swollen.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like so I could only like stand up, but I couldn't like move around or anything. So, anyways, because of those 2 things, I was like, okay, well, my dad has a wheelchair from when he had knee surgery. We'll use that instead, and then it kind of just like worked out that way. But
that's funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. So everyone else had to do kind of all the work while I just sat in the wheelchair. and got drunk. So yeah, so it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, glad you watched it. I think it turned out pretty good. I was excited about it.
Yeah. That was like the big thing where that, like, 'cause I think at the time, I guess, yeah, the song was already out when I had discovered you guys, when you'd followed me and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was like scrolling through the Instagram, like that's what caught my attention, was the fucking juggling and the insane, like yo, like this is very professional and sick as fuck. Like, what's happening? Like,
yeah. That's kind of we wanted to make that happen and at least come off as super professional and hopefully skip a step or two. Just because we had all played in bands and stuff before, and we had I think we had more fun making the music than playing live. And I don't know if we're gonna play live. It felt like we wanted to have more of a reason, and like having an EP and like a music video and stuff was like, okay,
that makes sense. Like I was theorizing with my bandmate Shelby. I was like where do these guys come from? And we're just like, okay, well, obviously they must have already been playing music. Like they didn't just like start now. They've been at it, and then they've finally decided like, hey, we're gonna do something sick, you know? Yeah,
exactly. We just kept it in the shadows and said, we'll do it. You know, let's do it when we're absolutely ready, which sometimes never comes. Like, but kind of convinced everyone to take the leap and do No Fun Club. And I don't know how I think I saw them on Instagram, and I just really liked their shirts.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I bought a shirt like 2 years ago, and then I kind of started following them from that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they do great work. They got
yeah, it was a great.
And that was the whole EP you did there.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah.
Sick.
And did it with Rob, who is kind of one of the owners. I know a lot of people record with Riley, but he got along really well with him, and like he likes Viagra Boys and Mets and stuff like that. So we had a similar taste.
Nice,
yeah. So yeah, it was really good working with him.
Nice.
It was pretty easy. I think we got along pretty well.
And how long did that take for the whole thing?
4 days, maybe 4.5, something like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think we were a little slow. Some of the songs are pretty fast, and it was our first time in a real studio, so I'm excited to get back in there and kind of take what we learned, and do it for the next one. And then I was excited to see like where the song, you know, how different the songs would sound from demo to that, not knowing how that whole process worked was good to know. I think it gives you an idea for writing and how to build songs in the future. Yeah.
And what did change? Like, do you have more little things on top that weren't?
Yeah. More little things on top, more vocal layers, I guess. The big thing, the huge thing is the drums just sound so much better, right?
Yeah.
Like drums are tough to do right for a demo. And I feel like it takes like,
yeah, those drums sound crispy. On they sound good.
Like, I mean, to set up 9 microphones or whatever, like he did, and have a room like that, and they get it all. I think that's the hardest part of really making a demo sound like good. Sure. And then there was a little bit of studio magic for sure. Like that one part in the breakdown, sort of like middle part of Panacea, where it kind of gets like a little bit. Yeah, and then like a little bit psychedelic. Yeah. There's that like sort of siren-y but synth noise in the back.
Yeah.
That we just like threw on there and picked a sound, and it just kind of, I think it worked out pretty good. And the guy who mixed and mastered it did some tasteful little things that I like to the songs as well. And then the other day, so we were kind of like maybe like a month ago, starting to relearn the parts for this upcoming show, and you forget a couple things, but he sent us the stems from the recording, and then there's some stuff in there that he added that like you can barely hear. That was really cool. I'm like, damn, you should have put that louder, but I didn't know it was there. But it's like really cool. So
nice.
It's nice to have someone else's ears and stuff on it.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing that, does happen, I guess, that Rob kind of warned us of is getting, I don't know, he called it like demo-itis. Like, it's probably, it's like it doesn't sound like the demo. Certain parts, maybe I sung it a little differently or something. And it's kind of irking me, but it actually is better. And like, to him, it's just like sometimes you get like too hooked on what you did in the demo. Yeah. And then even like our guitarist Nathan was saying, like Mac DeMarco was saying something similar to that. Like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's a weird thing. Yeah. So
I've definitely gotten that, or even just like recording like the shittiest acoustic demo, but like there's just like I just listened to it a few times to like see it, like structurally, does this all make sense? And then it's just like gets completely ingrained. Like, this is what it is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it shouldn't be, but
yeah, I know. So sometimes it's tough to avoid. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to avoid that. Sometimes it's like gotta just not listen to it, I guess, for like a month or something.
Yeah, I guess so. Or like you just like, I guess like you figure out the track with the group, like playing it, and kind of change stuff that way. Yeah. And then when you think you have it down, then you record the demo just as like, just to have it. But yeah, I guess literally just try not to listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's how that one kind of came to be.
Could you drop the mic just a little? Just cover your face a bit. Yeah. Did you ever meet a Mason named Jason?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Actually.
Yeah, that song's like kind of based on a true story.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if I should put him on blast on this podcast, but I mean,
I asked it because I figured there's no way you met a Mason named Jason.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, we were buying some granite. Yeah. So the story behind that one, I needed some. Now I look back at that song, I think people think like when I say needed bricks and stuff like that, they're thinking drugs. But no, like I was at this brickyard called Tom's Brickyard, which is kind of like Transcona area, and they have used bricks or like bricks maybe where like a company didn't use them all for a driveway, and go there and you can get them cheap. And I wanted them. I wanted to do like a brick like facade thing where it's like just like slivers of the brick glued on, like not an actual brick wall. So to do that, you got to cut them. I mean, or there's products you can buy online or whatever. But anyway, so this guy just happens to be at this brickyard, and I'm talking to Tom, the guy who runs the brickyard. And then, yeah, that's how I met him. And it was like a little, I'll cut those bricks for you. Like it wasn't much, maybe like 150 bricks or something. And little cash job, and yeah, he cut them, and then that went smooth, and then things started escalating. I was kind of needed like some granite and stuff for this project that I was doing for at the Roost, and yeah, we got conned, and it was just all the lyrics. Those lyrics came to me really quick because it was just the story of him being a shiesty guy, and
shiesty is a great word
you look him up on like the Court of Queen's bench, and then as things like start kind of going around, you hear from someone else around the city, that guy, and it's like so like genuinely this guy's like a known con man.
Yeah.
So
been conned.
Yeah, and then been conned.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that was a decent lyric, I guess.
Yeah.
I like it. Kind of a rappier song. One thing that we added right before the studio compared to the demo is that sort of tremolo-y guitar throughout the verses.
Yeah.
We were doing some kind of stabbier stuff before, but...
And that's the one that, like, is it into Con Man that you have like the transition from?
Yeah, we have that from Tough Love, I think.
Right. Yeah. That's smooth.
Yeah. We worked a little bit on that. I think can't remember what pedal that is, but had some fun with the pedal on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Nice. What are we thinking?
We mentioned the Roost.
Oh yeah.
I googled your name and saw it come up. I'm like, is that the same guy? Surely it's a pretty unique name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like founded the Roost?
Yeah, I mean, me and a couple other partners started the Roost out, and then the Oxbow and Parcel Pizza. So now we're kind of like one restaurant group who kind of does those three. But yeah, the Granite and the Con thing was for the Roost.
Interesting.
Yeah, like we were never. There's that huge thick bar top there, and that was from the Con Man, but. Like, it was never supposed to be that thick. Like, it's like it's a 110-year-old house. And I was like, oh, my God, like, that stuff's so heavy. So I, like, reinforced the entire floor and everything. It was just, yeah.
Wait, so was that the Con that he gave you, like, too thick?
No. So all the tables on I mean, it was, like, a little bit of that. Like, I literally had to meet to get that. Like, I literally had to call him, like, constantly. And then like picked up the pieces in 3 different times, and they were cut wrong, and then I had to cut them myself, like on the patio with like water bottles and like a skill saw, and like cutting granite isn't easy. And like literally met him like in the middle of the night on like some random gravel road. Like he like gives us like the piece of granite like one at a time. Like it was crazy, man. It was just crazy stuff.
So, it is like quite a chop for a brick.
Yeah.
Meeting out.
yeah. Like meeting out just weird places. Everything about it just got weirder and weirder. And it's just like, anyways, so I mean, we were also so young and dumb at the time, but.
Yeah. So how old were you when you had started that?
Like 20 years old.
So.
Yeah. And then it kind of opened when we were like 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how did it come together? How'd you get how'd you decide that you wanted to do
that? It was in university, and me and my buddy were at the Times Changed one time, and just thought, let's try and. I mean, we're both in the industry, and I was doing a little bit of carpentry and stuff, and we were just like, I don't know, let's do this. For some reason, it seemed like a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's still around, so that's huge.
yeah, it's a good little location. So yeah.
And are you still like working, managing things? Like, are you pretty in it still?
Yeah, pretty in it. Still for sure. Luckily, music definitely took a pause for a while when we started it for many years, but finally, now have a bit of time to do the Bland thing, which is super fun.
Yeah. And what are your plans after the show? Do you have like more originals? Do you have a full original set?
Yeah, it'll be a full original set. Okay. So we have 2 songs that we're going to throw in there, and it'll be all originals. And then, ideally, we'll play more shows. And then I'd say we have like another 6 songs like that are kind of demoed. And then would love to maybe get that number to like 12 or something, or maybe more. And then try and get back in the studio for a full length in like maybe April. So
wow, okay.
Yeah, I just want to get back in there. Want to play a bunch of shows and get back in there and follow it up one more time if possible. Because everyone, I think we're all kind of itching to take what we learned and make some new songs. A little more refined, and I think we found our sound a bit more. So just fired up.
That is one thing that struck me, is like the sound is very like consistent throughout. It's like pretty cool to see like a new band like really like they know this is what they kind of want for the vibe, and it's like all the way throughout it's like this is what we're doing. Yeah,
so I mean, and like I think that was kind of like a little bit of the benefit of taking our time, and like we probably wrote 20 shitty songs, probably more, right? Like and cut them and kept cutting them, and then it's like, okay, those are like the 5 that stuck around over like a long period of time, and then they only kind of kept getting more cohesive as we wrote more songs. It kind of like they could kind of became more similar.
What's the oldest one you think on that project?
Current Affairs. There is deep somewhere on the internet like a version of Current Affairs from like our other, like from, I don't know, 12 years ago. But
wow. Okay.
It's so drastically. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if they're the same song anymore.
Right.
I guess we were just thought it was too good of a riff to lose, but now I'm like, oh, we could write way better riffs than that. But when we were just, I don't know, it's just stuck around. It's good. It's got good energy.
Yeah.
Then Con Man's like the second oldest, and then the other 3 are pretty new. Yeah, like they're kind of. I'd say those ones came together like when we kind of found our sound more, and then we probably had 15 tracks that we didn't record.
Right.
And then probably like 60, voice memos.
Yeah.
That didn't work out either.
Yeah, endless voice memos.
Yeah, endless voice memos. And I don't know. Sometimes you're like, okay, let's try and write a new one. Let's go back to our voice memos. And I don't know, sometimes that doesn't work either. You're like, that was pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah. That's usually how, I'm like, I'll just like riff, do shit for like an hour and like record it all and then be like, I'll come back to this. Like, and there's one I've been meaning to listen to that's like an hour and a half long. I did like a few weeks ago and I still haven't come back to it. I think there's something in there. It's like you gotta dig,
Yeah, it's tough to go back to it.
Yeah,
you gotta somehow get it in the moment.
Yeah,
as best you can. And then unfortunately, for some reason, like the voice memos just sometimes don't quite cut it. Like maybe it was good, but if it sounded better, like if it just sounded it sounded just a little bit more demo quality, then you might like it more.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's tough to get past that,
Yeah, true. It depends like how I'm doing it, because like sometimes it'll be like I just want to like quick do like a bunch of just like ideas.
Yeah.
And then like none will like I would feel like I can't like go very deep on any of them in the moment, so just like move on, new idea, and then just like knock a bunch out. And then I think like what you're saying, like you run the risk of just like you come back to it later and then like your headspace from that moment is gone, or like what you were thinking is gone, and it's just no, this doesn't really hit anymore.
Yeah 100%. I found I got this Rev amp. Have you heard of them?
No.
Rev, they're like a local amp company, but they're actually kind of like you'll see them on YouTube once you start looking close for their little logo. Like a bunch of studios have them and everything. But because I live in an apartment, it's hard to get into stuff without it being loud too.
Right.
But it's got like amp sim stuff, like IRs built in, but it's still a tube amp, and it just sounds really good. It has a DI out of the back, and it just sounds like really good into the interface straight into the laptop. And that's just been that helps me just click record like in Logic a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And kind of skip that voice memo step a bit and be able to just like quickly get like an actual idea down in Logic, and then like hit it with vocals. And then I feel like that's been pretty helpful lately.
Yeah. And you can do it through the headphones too, so you're like you get the loudness experience without
get the loudness, because I just need it to get fired up.
Yeah.
It's tough to get fired up when it's not loud.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to do some vocals, like and for our style, like for the energy punky stuff, Yeah.
You cannot be afraid of people thinking you're too loud, and
and then I got a noise complaint, and I'm like, like it's kind of ruining it. And now now my vocals aren't as good because I'm holding back.
Yeah.
And now then the demo doesn't sound as good, and then when I show it to the other guys, they're not as fired up on it.
Right? Yeah.
neighbor underneath needs to get a grip. It's not that loud.
Yeah. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, I was gonna say, because I saw on the music video, there's a bunch of comments being like I saw this on an ad and all the music ads are shit, but like this one was actually good.
Yeah.
So people seem fired up. But also, what was your experience with that of like doing ads on YouTube? How did you feel like it turned out?
I don't really know. Like, I just felt like, I mean, we only had 200 followers or whatever on Instagram, and how do you I don't know exactly know how you get the music video heard, right? I mean, there's just so much stuff out there that I wanted to try running an ad and get it heard, and then throughout that process, it's just kind of like I guess you can see like where it was being shown and stuff like that, and it just wasn't. Even though I did my best to like set parameters and like I would love it to come like on similar stuff, like sometimes how I find music, right? It's like it knows my taste, and it was showing it to people that definitely I was like, I don't think they're gonna like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, you're throwing this in front of so many of them, like in front of so many what are they called, like gaming streamers and stuff like that. It's like that's the majority of where my music video comes in. It's like, okay, well, if I was watching like a gaming stream or sometimes, it's like I'm not in the mood for this. Like, can you show it in front of like another music video of like a similar band? Like that's all I'm asking here.
So you couldn't really do that, hey?
I could, I mean, I couldn't. I'm sure there's like people who can, and I think it's because I also like it. It also learns, like the algorithm learns. So I feel like if you don't like set your ad up perfectly in the first go, then it kind of like learns bad habits. It's like tough to coach it out of it.
Right.
So yeah, I ran that for a bit. Ran some Instagram ads.
I think Instagram's probably a bit better.
It seemed like it was better. Seemed like it was better. I also learned like how to do that. Like I did so much stuff wrong.
Yeah.
And then then I got this weird copyright thing, and I was so confused about that. And I was like, does someone think we copied their song? Like, what the hell? But it was because I like made the ad so that you could click on to go to Spotify, or like, and then I don't know, they didn't like that, so I had to prove that I like own the song on Spotify. Right. So we'll see if people come to our first show, and then I won't regret the YouTube ad. I don't know.
Was it all within Winnipeg that you were?
Like I don't know. I kept switching it. I was like, this isn't working. Switch it up. Switch it up. Trying so bad to just get it to show it in front of like a Viagra Boys video or something. Like it did it a couple times, and the people who like you can see if it like I guess got a view or how long they watched it for or whatever. And it's like when it did go in front of bands like that, it was good, and then when it went in front of gaming Twitch streams, it wasn't good. And I'm like, why is it doing this? But is what it is.
Yeah. And how much was that whole campaign?
I don't know. I kept changing it. I think like $150, $200. Like I would have liked it. Okay. I would have kept it going if it was working. Right. It wasn't working. Yeah. And I would, I would do it. I did it all wrong, that campaign. And then and then I deleted it, and then I made a new one. And then it still wasn't working, and then I got upset, and then I turned it off. Yeah. But the Instagram one was working decent. Yeah. I think. I also just turned that one off because we got to play a show.
I think the Instagram works better just like within the platform, because it's like YouTube, you're usually like, you are looking for a specific thing, I feel like. and then whatever, like it's like no matter what the ad is, you're just like, no,
Yeah,
get me to the thing. Whereas like Instagram, like you're going through stories, you're going through the feeds, like you're not necessarily like, it's just like you're looking for something to get your attention almost. So it's like if the ad does that, then dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but at least like the music videos there for, you know, it's there. So when we do play show, like if we do try and book shows and stuff, I don't know, it's just a good little thing to have that makes the band have a visual representation, I guess, of what we're trying to do, which hopefully, you know, gets us to play with more bands and gives us some more opportunities. So if anything, like even if no one really watches the music video as a band that's just starting out, I think it's like
I think that was the biggest thing that drew me to the band and what you're doing was just the aesthetic of the video and the branding and everything. I was like, sick.
Yeah, and I just like from the restaurant stuff and whatever. Like I like branding and I think it is important to kind of have that like look. And I also just kind of enjoy like thinking of those things. And I'm pretty picky about it. And the drummer in our band is actually the chef at the Oxbow.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's also in a band called Locator.
All right.
And the lead singer in that band does graphic arts kind of on the side. So yeah, he did a great job with our logo, and like that poster that he made for Real Love, I think is pretty sweet. And then,
yeah.
And then he does their like graphic arts for Locator, and I think there's like another band that he just did. I think they're called the Plymouth Breeze, and he sent me some of theirs, what he did for them, and that was really cool. So having someone good like that is helpful, who also is, you know, a buddy enough that you can take the time and get it right. Like, I don't know, I don't think it would work to, you know, hire a graphic design company, you know what I mean, at our...
Yeah, I think so too.
You kind of need to just like know someone who is kind of doing it at like that level.
Yeah. Like, doing other bands doing things like kind of in that vein.
Yeah. I find it, I mean, but there's also lots of great graphic artists and stuff doing the band thing that I don't know, it always impresses me, the show posters and stuff that they come up with. And like I've tried doing
all of Real Love's ones are like amazing.
They're all like amazing. So there's lots of people out there that are doing really great stuff, and I tried dabbling a bit, and like sometimes I try and dabble like on Photoshop or whatever to just try and get my idea across. I'm terrible at it, so like it gives me more appreciation for what they do.
Yeah.
And now have a new eye for like, you know, band posters and stuff. I'm like, okay, that I could not do that. Like that's tough.
Yeah.
Like that looks good. So
yeah, and better than just the fucking AI poster.
Yeah, and like sometimes I try to at least get it, like try and maybe get an idea, like saying like, hey, can you do this for me? Like, can you make this B in the D for bland like this? And it's just like pulling teeth. It's just like so then I'm like, okay, I guess I have to try and learn Photoshop, because it's no good for if you actually have like an idea of kind of what you want in a look, it can't do it. But if you're like, make me a band poster, it'll make you something.
Yeah.
But it won't be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be like something like my dad will send me. He'll be like, hey, look, this is pretty cool. I made this for your band. It's like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool. Yeah. And then I guess that I'm hoping we don't have any other shows lined up, but I would love to try and open up for some other bands. I didn't really want to do our first show and be like the headliner. But I guess because it's like our EP release.
I think
and
it makes sense.
It makes sense,
Yeah.
but kind of scary.
Yeah. But you guys have played before, like on the last iteration. You've done some shows.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not many.
Yeah.
I guess like the drummer who's in my band, or is another guitar player, but he was part of a band with the bass player. I guess you would call them maybe like tech death or something. Like blast beats, like heavy metal. So the bass player was the screamer, like singer, but definitely like doing the pig squeals and like the inhale like vocals. And then he was the drummer. So they played quite a few shows in that band called Aborupt. Pretty crazy stuff. They're I don't know how we remembered how to play that stuff. Like there's just so many notes.
Yeah, I'm always impressed with insane bands like that.
Yeah, they're crazy. So we try and keep it simple nowadays, or simpler if I find.
On simple works too. Just like even like on Panacea, that opening riff is mostly just like one note, right? Like the opening line.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
But it's sick. It's like that's all you need.
Yeah, we keep finding ourselves like you're just getting everyone trying to do too much.
Yeah.
And it just gets too muddy. So I think that's kind of compared to being like a musician is like a songwriting skill that I think as a band you can only really start getting as a band, which we're getting hopefully a lot better at. It's before it was just like, hey, we're all playing all the time. Like, can someone stop playing for 1 second?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had that issue in a band where it's just cacophonous.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, where does the song usually start? Is it usually you with an idea and you bring it to the group?
Yeah, most of the time, but most of the time, but Is It Enough was Christian brought a bass riff in.
Nice.
And then that one kind of worked out where we sort of locked onto something pretty good, just jamming that day. And then Panacea I had pretty worked out. Tough Love I had pretty worked out. Current Affairs was like definitely a band effort. And then Con Man I had like written on acoustic. I didn't really have like that. It was just kind of getting back into the swing of things with music. So like I don't even think I had a way to. I don't even think I had like an interface or like a way to like record it. So that one was a voice memo one.
That's funny. I can't even imagine that song.
Yeah,
acoustic.
I wrote the bass. Like I wrote it. I think I wrote the weird kind of sharp thing, like like that part on acoustic, and then like I didn't have a bass or anything, and then I think I wrote the like pretty much the bass line just like on a single, the E string on the acoustic, and it kind of like stayed pretty true to that, which is funny. I don't know. We're also it's fun trying just because we're still like a new band now, trying to do songs in different ways, like starting at a different point. I don't think we've found like, oh, it works best if I always come up with like a riff. I don't think we have a way that it's like we've done that enough. So we keep saying like, oh, let's try starting one with like a vocal melody, or let's try just starting one with like a drum beat and see where they take us.
And it's cool too how like, because whenever I start a song, it's usually I'm writing on acoustic.
Yeah.
My band is very like rock, alt rock. So we're like, it's usually like I'll write something and then I gotta like rework it to be like, how does this fit in the group?
Yeah.
Whereas like if I can start with the other boys, like just give me like some drums, give me some bass, whatever, and then like work from there. It's like immediately like, or even just if I'm writing by myself, just like put on a drum beat.
Yeah.
And that immediately just changes. Okay, this is what like,
100%. I feel like you kind of will we at least, so like it's better for me to do that, or because then it just stops me from writing too much on the guitar.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, okay, you like trying it, you don't need to play that much because you end up like strumming like you're the drummer, you know, and you end up
exactly,
like putting more rhythm in there than you need
Yeah.
to, and then like leaving no room for anyone else. So
Yeah.
but it just, unfortunately, it's like, yeah, that it sounds sick when you're playing by yourself, but it definitely is a different thing to be playing with everyone else and try and leave that space.
Yeah. And you'll do that a lot. I feel like it's like verses will just be like drum and bass, and then guitar is kind of like doing something pretty subtle.
Yeah.
Over top, but like that's the engine that's driving everything.
Yeah, I think I think that's kind of what we've been doing. It's good to. I mean, when we first started and some of those other songs were written, like it was the guy like Nathan, who was currently a guitarist before we had Jess the drummer. So it was like we were just a 3-piece, and that wasn't really working. Like I was trying to do too much on guitar and then too much on vocals, and it's nice having a second guitar.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah.
Especially just to like he can do some fun stuff, and I'm not that good at singing and playing that I can get crazy with it.
Yeah.
So
opens it up too for like, I can only imagine from the recordings you guys are gonna have a lot of energy on stage.
Yeah.
And so not having to worry about all the insane riffs like opens you up to being able to rock out.
Yeah. Got to work on my dance moves for sure.
Yeah.
The other good thing is, I mean, since he was like a drummer, it is kind of fun having like 2 guys who can play the drums, just to really kind of nail down some drum parts.
Oh yeah.
Where I just feel like, and we were kind of talking about this the other day, but like habitually, like drums are such a physical like thing that sometimes I feel like maybe like habitually just like do a beat over something that isn't maybe like the perfect iteration of that. And sometimes we even find ourselves, because before we had Jess the drummer, Nathan moved to guitar, and then we didn't have a drummer, so it was like we started throwing on beats or whatever just to get like demo ideas. And then we started programming, and programming I think is good sometimes, just so it like feel is good too, but sometimes it's good to be able to think of a fill in your head and not have your arms involved.
Yeah.
Just so it's like truly what you're hearing instead of like what your hands want to play.
Right.
And I always try and do vocals like that too, where I'm like not playing the guitar when I'm writing them, just so that I can focus on that.
Yeah.
It's like I'll learn how to play and sing them after. Let me just focus on one.
That's good. I should do that more because I'm usually playing the whole time.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
I mean, that's quicker too. It's a good vibe, but
yeah.
Who knows? A million different ways to skin a cat. I don't know if that's the saying, but it's something like that.
Yeah. I think it was less than 1 million, but it might as well be 1 million.
Yeah, okay. It might as well be 1 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so how many shows have you played? Where's your favorite place to play?
We do the Tap House a lot.
Yeah.
Moving away from the Tap House, I think in the future we want to do more like real venues.
Mm-hmm.
If you do like even the Handsome Daughter is great if you can sell it out.
Right.
And then if you're not selling it out, like Tap House would make more money generally, because you get Tap House gets a lot of foot traffic.
Right.
So, money's always very good there.
Nice.
But yeah, that's like where we played most of our shows, and we did the Handsome Daughter once and sold I think between 3 acts 50 tickets or something like that. and then we ended up all with like $30 or something, you know, like per person. So it's just like, yeah. But if you can sell it, it's also a good room. Just 'cause it's like it's small, it's a little dingy, but it's like it's still like a good vibe.
Yeah.
And if you get a good crowd in there, it's like it's nice.
Yeah. I think I'm hoping it'll be a good crowd. I guess we'll probably be on at like 11 or something, because it says the first band's at 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably play like 11. But that's kind of good because all the people who we work with in the restaurants hopefully will be off work. So
nice, yeah.
And all our 250 Instagram followers will all be there.
Yeah.
You know, but it's good to have Real Love as a promoter thing, because like they definitely, you know, they have an audience, so it was super helpful for them to be able to kind of promote it, and then also like link us up with those 2 other bands, because you know, if we were to try and put on the show ourselves, I wouldn't even know where to start. So
now I think like because I'm like meeting a ton of musicians and bands through doing this, the podcast. So like now booking a show, I have like already like a pretty solid roster of like I could hit these people up. But yeah, when we were starting, we're just like, I don't know, like the one band we know in town, I guess we'll hit them up to do a show.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and Luana Moth, and I mean, they had asked me if there was any bands that I think we would like fit in with, which I follow like a couple around Winnipeg, but I think it was like a little bit short notice, so I'm glad they found people. But like you know, Fold Paper I think is really cool. Maybe like if you've heard of them, similar genre to us.
I don't know. I have.
Yeah, you should check Fold Paper out. They're pretty cool. And I had mentioned Jamboree because I've seen them. I mean, I've seen them on a bunch of posters and stuff. But I'd never heard of Luana Moth, and I mean, she's crazy good. Have you heard of her?
Yeah, well, I saw a couple of clips.
Or them?
They seem ridiculous.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Are they related?
I don't know.
Okay, someone said that, but pretty cool.
And is Luana the name of the girl?
I have no idea. I have no idea, actually.
I didn't really consider that until just now, because it's her and the dude shredding the guitar.
Yeah. So it'll be fun to see them. And I'm just excited to get up there. Curious how, because I've been playing through that. I don't know. So it'll be fun. We were both using like DIs for a bit, and we didn't even have a cab, and it's like, need a cab for live. Got to get some feedback going. So it'll be fun to see how the cabs sound mic'd up. Because it's crazy how much the cab affects tone. Like it's like the number one thing. Like when I had the Rev thing has so many different like IR cab simulations, and like going from like a 212 like orange to maybe like, I mean, even a 212 Rev, like they're like wildly different.
Interesting.
It sounds like wildly different. Like obviously going from a 112 cab to 212, like the bass response and the amount of air it moves, it really does feel crazy different. Like I feel like it makes more difference than like the pedals and everything. And like when we went into No Fun Club, because I didn't have a cab, and I know they did, and I was kind of like assuming I was just like, oh, I'll use one of their cabs and it'll sound great. But I had dialed in all my pedal settings beforehand with like virtual cab, and it was like, oh shit, I gotta like these are all way too trebly for the type of cab I was using at No Fun Club. So I had to kind of like adjust them on the fly, which just stressed me out. I'm like, I spent all this time dialing these in, and then they're like not sounding kind of how I had in my head.
Yeah.
And then at one point I told Rob, I was like, can we just maybe use like the DI thing? Because it's stressing me out. And he's like, we put it on. He's like, it kind of sounds like a DI thing to me. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
So we figured it out, but it was a learning thing for sure too.
Yeah.
Now I've got now we both just have 1x12 cabs. I mean, probably would prefer a 2x12, but it's you gotta haul them around.
Yeah.
And they're more expensive.
Yeah.
So make do with what you can.
Yeah.
But Jess hits the drums too loud, so now I'm like,
oh yeah.
Now I'm finding it's like, okay, I'm kind of like maxing out the 112 and like pushing my amp to that point where like you have no headroom left and like you're just, it sounds okay, but you're in that you're just like, so you're always overdriven because your amp's just working that hard.
Right.
He hits them very hard. doesn't know how to play quiet. It's not in his blood. When we were doing the music video in the gym, like, so like it was in an abandoned school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was like an abandoned school that our buddies had the keys to. And
that's a good connect.
Yeah, it was a good connect. But like that, so like the part where we played like the music part was in the gym. And you know how like gyms, like you dribble a basketball and it's like so loud, right?
Right.
And then it's like we kind of had to do it in the middle of the night, just kind of the way the day was progressing. By the time we got everything set up, it's like maybe like 12 or 1 at night. And to film it so that it's like in time, we actually have to, we didn't play the guitars, but we had this like big Bluetooth speaker and it's trying to keep up with Jess playing the drums. And obviously, because like you want to look like you're into, you don't want to be like barely hitting them for the music video.
You gotta actually hit them.
You got to actually hit them. And it's just like, I don't know how the cops didn't come, just hitting them so loud, like rented one of those like Bluetooth speakers like from Long McQuaid and just had it as loud as it could go, cranked. And like a gym is just the worst thing. It's just so boomy and echoey. Like
that's wild.
It couldn't have been louder. Yeah. So, and then that last kind of scene where we had like all those candles set up.
Oh yeah.
And everything. Like that was still at that school, but like outside of it. And we were doing that like 3 a.m, just like trying to get this like video shoot done. And everyone's like tired and it's like, oh, whatever. And like we have those candles and like a smoke machine going at 3 a.m. outside this school, outside this abandoned school. Yeah. And
that's funny.
I'm like in a wheelchair and like they're dancing around me. Like if anyone, like I don't know, if anyone saw that, they're like, what the hell?
Ridiculous costumes.
Yeah, ridiculous costumes. Guys, Nathan's holding a sword up. What is? I don't know. Yeah, so it was just like this, but it worked out.
Yeah.
And he's like, and like the school, we had to have like a buddy system. You know, it's like someone could be in there. Like people are breaking in there. You know.
Oh yeah.
Like even though it's like not abandoned, like someone owns it, but it's like, you know, at 3 a.m, you don't want to be walking around the school that has like no electricity by yourself.
Right.
It's frightening, you know.
Where is that one again?
It was on Ness, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that like, I must have driven past it a million times.
Yeah, probably. It's kind of hard. It's hard to see, but it wasn't like it had, the reason we kind of knew about it is because Nathan, our guitarist, he played like floor hockey there in the winters, but it was like they were showering and like they had electricity and everything, and then like just like over the past like 4 months, it kind of took a turn where it's like, you know, that obviously someone broke in and like ripped a bunch of electrical
Oh, so it
out.
was abandoned, but they would still like shit was still running there.
Yeah, it was like a nice abandoned, or like at that point you call it
Interesting,
empty. It
abandoned,
was
yeah.
and it was an empty
Yeah.
school that was like
That's crazy.
that.
You just go up some floor hockey, have a shower.
Yeah, they were ripping floor hockey. Like, and it's like it's old, so it's like the dressing rooms and stuff are sweet. Get a bunch of people together, play some floor hockey. It's all good, and then now like they don't play floor hockey there anymore. It's like there's water all over the floor and like no electricity, and like definitely some people have tried at least living in there or whatever. But interesting seeing some of the books from back in the day. I don't know. We were just looking through some vintage school memorabilia.
That's spooky going through that.
It was. Yeah. Not, and like no power. That was a challenge for shooting the music video for sure. I had to like rent.
True. Hey, you gotta get
it was like
bunch of lights. Big.
Yeah, and no generator. Like can't have a gas generator inside.
Yeah.
I found this thing. Actually, Long McQuaid rented it, but they only have like one. But it's just like a big battery. But did the trick. But obviously, like we kind of had to be like, hey, you can't waste power,
right?
And like we do need to charge it, so we had to maybe last like 6 hours with what we were running. Thank God for like LED lights. It would not last long with like halogens or whatever.
Yeah.
But
that's wild.
Yeah.
And then after your show coming up, like, are you just going right back in to like writing studio mode, or are you gonna do some more shows, you think, still?
Yeah, I would like to. I mean, I think now that we've like rehearsed enough for the first one, we'll be ready to go.
Makes sense. Get a few going.
Yeah, I would love to
get like festivals.
I would love to do a festival or something, but I feel like we have to get this first one sort of out of the way, and then maybe like have some sort of footage from it or something, because then I think maybe people will be like willing to book us.
Some good pictures, especially.
Yeah.
If you don't have a photographer, I know a very great photographer.
Oh yeah. Okay, man. Okay, I might take you up on that, but hopefully the guy who shot the video will take some for us, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, we reached out to Side Stage and Public Domain, and I mean, now that the EP's out too, I think like that's big. That gives them an idea. Hopefully, we have enough stuff where we give them an idea of what we are, so that maybe they'll have like some faith or confidence, maybe letting us open up for someone else. So would love to play like maybe one show a month, after, like, play like 5 shows, like including this one, and then get back in the studio, something like that. That's the goal. But I think getting this first one kind of like out of the way will help us get more, and maybe with real, like, 'cause Real Love asked some other bands that maybe couldn't at the time. Like, I know a band called Beth was kind of
I know Beth. I've seen
it. So I thought we would have been a cool placement together, but they were busy. I actually just found this out the other night because I went to Blue Note Park and saw this band called Shishi, which everyone was going like crazy for.
Oh yeah.
Who played, like, I guess Harvest Moon. Like, I wasn't at Harvest Moon or anything, but I just heard about this secondhand at the show. That they played Harvest Moon like Saturday, Sunday, and then this show was like impromptu, last minute. What was it, like Tuesday? It was Tuesday or Wednesday night. and lots of people showed up for it, and people who were at Harvest Moon
Right.
came again because like they were just so fired up on this band.
There's a touring band, right?
Yeah, they're from Lithuania.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like they were awesome, but you could kind of tell that they were like fired up, but also kind of weirded out about how fired up like Winnipeg was about them. Like everyone was just so into it, and I think they were just kind of like a little bit like confused, like how into it everyone was.
Yeah.
Like everyone was into it. So, I was talking to one of the players from a band called Beth, and then he said that one of their guitar players, Charlotte, was out of town touring with another band, so that's why they didn't do it. But it would just be, would be great to play a show with them, and through Real Love or some other promoters, be able to open up for some other bands would be ideal.
Yeah.
So that's the plan: 4 or 5 shows, and then ideally back in the studio.
Nice.
And then
And there's one thing I'm thinking of now, where like this is one thing I'm excited to start with this podcast operation is like kind of planning events like that.
Yeah, right.
Because I'll know all these bands, I know like the vibes of everything, and then say a group like you're looking for bands to open for you, and I could be like, yo, I know these people, put it together.
Oh, that'd be there you go.
It's gonna be good.
That's gonna be good. How long you been doing this for?
Only a couple months.
Yeah.
We just dropped episode 13. I do 2 a week.
2 a week.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah. But it's growing pretty fast. And people are liking it.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, are you the only one doing it?
I'm the only one doing it like this.
Nice.
So like, there's a big one, called Witch Police. You've been doing it forever, but it's all like online, like not in studio, not anything like that, and not as big on like social presence. So, yeah.
I think I listened. What's this? I can't remember what it's called, but I was listening to it for a while when I was doing more construction work, but I was kind of working by myself. So on like, an 8-hour day, sometimes it's good to throw in a couple podcasts instead of just music. But I can't remember what his podcast is called, but Vishkana. Heard of Vishkana? Whatever. Shout out to Vishkana. Don't know him, but good podcast. Has lots of bands called like Mets and stuff like that on. So
sick.
Yeah. And so what's the plan? I mean, just keep doing this.
Yeah, keep doing this. I'm doing also like, I have this single of the week thing, which I'm gonna shoot this week, after we're done here. Which just listen to all the songs that come out or singles that come out this week.
Oh yeah.
From Manitoba artists.
Oh yeah.
And then shout out a couple honorable mentions and my favorite. And we'll also do like at the end of the month, because I only started doing this a couple weeks ago. That thing. So end of the month, we'll do like album of the month, EP of the month. Consumables is looking pretty good.
Nice.
And and at the end of the year, we'll do a year thing too. And also gonna start streaming every week, like Fridays or probably like Thursday nights when new music comes out.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be like a Patreon thing, whatever, for the 3 people who are into it. They can sauce me a tenner, and then we'll like just listen to the new music.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on getting this started. And is the sound installation for the band or for this?
For this, and like I put some more like by the kit for the band too, since I was doing this, but I was like, I feel like it did basically nothing.
No, yeah.
It does look.
It looks.
Cool.
At least you spaced it out nice. That's the key.
Yeah, for sure. I think especially on this corner, like on video, it's like adds some like texture to the background. It's like, it's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it did much at all.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where we jam in our buddy's or like Nathan's basement, and it's like completely he completely gutted it, so it's like all concrete.
Oh yeah.
So that's been a struggle.
Yeah.
So lots of finally collected enough rugs that's been helpful, but it's pretty tough to hear down there.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty feedbacky in the monitors. So
yeah,
I feel like it's important to have a decent jam space just so you can all hear each other.
Yeah. Enough. Like you gotta hear something.
Yeah, you gotta hear something
from everyone,
because it can get pretty muddy and like everyone's playing over each other pretty quick. Yeah.
All right, I think we've basically covered everything.
Yeah.
If I would love if you can play a song. Do you think you have a song that works on acoustic?
No.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, unfortunately not our stuff. Maybe if Nathan was here, he could play some of the parts, but
well, then the people will have to see it October 4th.
Yeah, they'll have to see it October 4th.
And thanks for coming on again, man.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Later.